Doctors, quarter update, Pretty Woman, Balloon. That's all I got. I didn't have time today to look into anything, but
I think we got a good amount.
okay.
I have done it. I have hit the button.
Okay, I was just about to say something.
Okay.
Never mind. Thank you.
Like I'm not even kidding. Like I wish there was a thing where like when I hit the button, it would just make a noise saying like he's hit the button, like so that there's no way for me to forget.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Let me post this in the post office, the place.
And I think we should briefly talk about maybe our new video.
I'm nervous. I haven't looked at it yet. Is it?
Well, I just think it's like the inside baseball is that me and Steven aren't in the same room, or can we see each other? And that's kind of funny. And like the first 20 seconds, we're looking at each other. I mean, it's crazy.
I watched you just the beginning of the video, and just you two, like in your suits, yeah. And then it's just great. It makes me laugh so much.
Yeah. There's a lot that went into that one too. Obviously, I think next time, Mark, I think we should get like high def cameras for
sure. Yeah. I mean,
us,
I have two. We can
literally
I
record those.
and yeah.
Well, shit. I mean, next time y'all come over here, we'll do it with this one and do it together.
And then we can look at each other.
Yeah. We could just do that.
Oh, geez. Well, thanks. Thanks, guys.
And hello, good after Monday evening to everybody.
Hey, everybody.
That last video was Mark's idea. That was his whole idea for a VR video.
It was, we wanted to we want to talk a little inside baseball. Maybe we do that in the Discord. I don't know.
Yeah, you can.
I don't know. We can do it wherever, because it's funny. This is our shit, and we can do whatever we want to.
We can do whatever I want. Mr. Universe, I have not left my editing chair for 5 days. That's why.
Can I give? I have nowhere else to tell about this. I've shown Trent. I have one little update of my own, real quick. I finished my little guy.
Oh, okay.
I made him, and he's complete now. And but he's not complete. I got to do like the little details and whatnot.
You got to give him a heart and make a wish.
Yeah, and then turn him into a real boy.
What's the name of this guy?
This is Heavy Arms.
Heavy Arms.
Which is ironic because he's got teeny tiny little arms and these thick ass tree trunk legs.
Okay.
Can I see? Did you?
Oh yeah.
I was in another screen. Oh, all right. Look at that.
He's just going to make a guy called Regular Legs.
Regular Legs.
Regular Legs Matt.
Let's see. No, this is real. We are live. Oh, that's a good reminder. Yeah, for anybody, I know we had some people. Oh, and is everybody hearing?
Oh yeah.
And there's volume, and we're all hearing.
Put this in my mouth more.
Put it all the way. Just get all up in that mic's business.
Yeah.
Before I forget, I'm gonna hit the record on Zencastr.
Yeah, do it.
See, okay. I'm doing. It's almost like we're kind of getting good at this. I don't want to.
Don't want to jinx us.
But it's really, year 6 is where we really hit our stride and start to pick shit up.
Year 6, everybody. Picked a hell of a time to start drinking.
So as a reminder, hi everybody, hi YouTube. It's your boy
Mm-hmm.
Z.
Yep.
This is one of our live podcasts. If you're here watching it, that's great. You're better than the people who are watching the recorded version, and you know why, and so do they. And don't ever let them forget that, and don't you ever forget that. So we're gonna hit the go button in a second, and we're gonna record a podcast. But you guys get to hang out and watch. And I guess it's kind of like why anybody watches like automotive racing of any kind. Like you're just waiting for a crash, like one of us to fly out of our chair,
Yeah.
or like just say like just. I almost puked. There it was right there. I almost threw up. What if I just full face vomited? Oh boy, wow, that would be so exciting for everyone. Where was I? I got puke brain.
Okay, it's okay.
It's the nerves. Your body will turn on you. God, I've been watching Sunny.
Year 7. We're gonna get it right, folks.
We're just warming up here.
I still, as of Saturday, I took another test, failed it. Still have COVID. So, that's cool. That's totally gamer and Pogger's champ. But yeah, if we don't talk to you, that's what I now remember what I was getting to. If we don't talk to you right away, it's because we're trying to record the episode. We're not being rude.
Yes.
We're not trying to be rude.
You know the deal, yeah.
Not everybody does. There was some confusion last week, and I hate to see any confused people out there.
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be confused. I don't really. I always know what's going on. And we'll if there's any questions or whatever, that's what we do. We do the thing in the Discord afterwards. And tonight, we've got a banger of an after party lined up, I think.
Okay.
So
Yep.
we'll do that. But are you guys ready now? You want to?
Yeah, I think we got a little bit of a lineup happening.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Well, ring dong, the ring
let
goes.
it begin.
I'm gonna hit the thing, and then we'll go, and it'll be on its way.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Open up. Here it comes.
Bend over.
And then back again.
Yeah, that's how you write a rap song right there.
Mm-hmm.
And 1, 2, 3, 4.
Comedy.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, I am Jeff of Mark, Steven, and Jeff of Hummy's VR Comedy.
Okay.
Welcome,
Close enough.
everyone,
Close
to another thrilling episode of our podcast where we, Mark, Steven, and Jeff Brady from Hummy's VR Comedy, name repetition. You got to use name repetition up top. Get it
else they
stuck
won't
in
know
there. From Hummy's VR Comedy, where we have our podcast, and this is it, and you're listening to it, and we talk about what we are wanting to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we do this. And here it goes, just like this.
Perfect.
All right.
And you start from there.
Okay. What is on your minds, Jeff, Mark, and Steven from Hummy's VR Comedy?
Well, I want to get into that. You know that I do. Please believe me that you know that I want to know what's on both of your minds. But first, doctors.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Put on your doctoring glasses. I have. Well, I mean, you don't really. It's an
Okay.
audio thing. You can
I'm
just,
sorry, yeah.
Hold on. Here comes a cough, and I'm still doing this. Fun. Okay. I have a patient.
You're polite enough to let us all know it's coming. With such calmness.
I have a patient And they've been another doctor. I don't really like this other doctor. Another doctor has suggested that we perform an osteo-odontokeratoprosthesis.
Oh,
Nope.
fuck off.
Hold on.
Wait.
I'm going to back up and get a better run at this one.
Okay.
The other doctor has suggested that we perform an osteo-odontokeratoprosthesis on this patient.
Jeepers creepers. All right.
Do you recommend this procedure for the patient?
What are the symptoms?
Let me look at them. They're right here on the bed. They're in.
Oh, yes. I see. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Do we recommend that procedure just in general?
For this patient that is suffering in the way in which they are here forthwithly in front of you and in front of the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost.
Sure. Amen.
Oh, man.
I'll let Dr. Brady go first.
Very nice, Dr. Brady. A very
Well, if you're
polite
going to
doctor.
force me to answer, I would say that this patient has teeth needings. Their teeth need to be removed because they keep continuing to grow teeth rapidly.
Well, okay. So in your mind, you're saying that they're just having classic signs of teeth needings.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Very astute, Dr. Brady. Very astute.
Thank you. Like to get Dr. Brady's opinion on this, though.
Yeah, I mean, what you're referring to is basically just the bone density in one's jaws, and that is basically what we're looking at right now is a giga chad, if you will, a jaw that is so dense with bone that we might need to shave it down to make him more beta. You know, he's too alpha. And it might need to be done. So,
Okay.
you know, it's up to him. I would say yes. You know, you don't need to be that alpha. Let's give him an A- or a B+.
Dr. Brady, have you been spending more time than regular on 4chan by any chance? Just no particular reason. Just asking.
No.
Wow, Dr. Brady, that's also an astute and interesting observation. Their bone density, their jaw bone density, mandible density. Hold on, here comes another one, guys. This is going to be a little quick one. It's a simple one. We got through that quickly.
Okay. It's going to be a bitch to edit.
I won't. So do you both suggest that they do not have this procedure?
I don't think so.
They should. Oh, okay, we got 1 for and 1 against. Wow, a Brady's divided.
Mm-hmm.
All right, interesting. Okay, well, I agree with Dr. Brady on this one.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This is.
I'm blown away. I don't know how to respond to that.
And just, I know that you doctors know what this is, but osteo-odontokeratoprosthesis is often referred to as tooth and eye surgery.
Okay.
Which
is at the same time
was first described in the early 1960s by Professor Benedetto Strampelli of San Camillo Hospital in Italy.
It's a fake name.
Italy. It may OOKP, as it's shortened to, may be used for patients whose blindness is caused by irreversible damage to the cornea, the outer layer of the eye. Which you doctors know this. I
knew that already. Yes, I'm being bored right now. Of course.
The procedure involves the removal of a patient's canine or premolar tooth and the surrounding bone. The technique uses the patient's own tooth as the body is unlikely to reject it. A hole is then drilled in the tooth and a plastic lens is inserted.
Yeah, they have too much teeth. Yeah.
Too much. They have teeth needings,
Mhm.
but also eye needings,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
such the two shall meet.
Interesting. Wow.
So somehow using the teeth to repair eyesight.
That's I think Jesus did that.
Right.
Yep.
He turned a loaf of bread into a loaf that can
Eyes.
see. Eyes. He said, "This is a loaf
put
of rye bread," and they said, "No, this is a loaf of eye bread."
Oh, and he put Googly's
And he
eyes
put
on
Googly's eyes on it.
the loaf of bread and started using
Jeez.
it as a puppet. Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. The only reason it was funny, I didn't know what a Giga Chad was, and I was talking to a girl in the audience at a show once because she kept running her mouth, and I was like, "All right, I gotta talk to you for a minute." So, and we were talking about dating, and I was like, "What's your ideal guy?" And she said a Giga Chad, and I had zero clue. I felt so fucking old, and I was like, what? I was like, what is that? And then like all these other girls started coming in and chime. I'm like, dude, I feel like so fucking old not getting these references. I gotta read like updates on just like the newest words being used. Just to have references. I mean
Well,
but yeah.
don't worry. I teased it earlier, our after party episode.
Yes.
I think our after party episode might be able to help out with that.
Ooh, all right.
We're
That's
gonna-
right.
We're gonna
Right.
keep you up to date, my man.
Just so our listeners know, the after party is after the podcast, the live podcast. We go in with our Discords. If you sign up for the Patreon, we go in there, we hang out for a little bit with everyone and walk around a little bit.
Yeah. So everybody that's gonna be hanging out tonight, get your social medias ready because we're gonna have
Yes.
a fucking party.
oh yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I know what's happening. All right.
No, you don't. It's wild.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Uh, and that was a burp, not a cough.
Yes.
Do you guys? I have an update for us.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys remember? Speaking of bonus, do you guys remember that that King of Kong fistful of dollars, Billy
yeah.
Mitchell fella?
Yes. Yes.
Well, that sack of shit has come back up in the news again.
Get out of
Really?
here. What did he do?
Well, he's got some standing lawsuits against some people. Believe it or not, this piece of shit's real litigious. Allegedly, he's allegedly a piece of shit. Billy Mitchell, don't sue me. I don't have anything. Well, I do, but I'll get to that later. Also, woods porn,
Hashtag-
found a stash. There's been an update.
Okay.
He was claiming, like there's all this stuff about how the video was tampered with, and the times that he set were impossible or probably fraudulent. And he's like, okay, well, just say that the video evidence doesn't exist. I have these 5 people here that have sworn that they saw me do it on this machine, and one of them was in like 2007 at a like a mortgage brokers conference or something. Like, you want to talk about like the worst corporate culture?
Yeah.
Who in the fucking world would ever go like, we got to get some entertainment? Let's get this narcissistic, pompous ass allegedly up here on stage to set a Donkey Kong record
Yeah.
to entertain
takes
this crowd.
I think it takes like 3 hours to do, right? To go through the whole
Right.
thing. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So, he says, I have these people here who have signed all this stuff saying that they are not lying, that I did in fact set the records. And so just recently, some people, I believe just the internet, the collective internet, approached the people that held the mortgage broker conference, and we're like, "Hey, do you by chance have any?" Hold on, I'll pause from
Sorry.
yawn. From
Damn it, dude.
So
I
sorry.
swear.
He said, do you guys by chance have any pictures of this event? You know, they held back in 2007, and the mortgage broker people said, yeah, in fact, we do. Here's some pictures of Billy Mitchell and the referee at this event. Well, it turns out they found in one of these pictures the Donkey Kong machine that he claims was completely bone stock, unaltered equipment, you know, so it'd be totally official, had a red joystick. Ooh, that doesn't matter. Who cares? What's a red joystick, right? No Donkey Kong machines were ever sent from the factory with a red joystick.
Ooh.
Which
Wow.
means what?
Which means
it was built from someone else.
he did it on altered equipment. This is not like bone stock factory machines. They're guessing that the joystick that he used or that was on this machine, which was provided to him, the machine was provided by a personal friend of his who owns a arcade cabinet company or like distributor, so it's shady, that they had replaced the regular 4-way Donkey Kong joystick with an 8-way, which does something, allows you to like jump
Go at
over
angles,
barrels.
yeah.
Goes 8 ways. You can go 8 ways, which is just not how you're supposed to play Donkey Kong.
Okay, so it was maybe easier.
He had test
easier.
moves. He had easier.
Okay.
And I can't believe that they actually had evidence of him doing what he said he was going to do, period. He was at the mortgage broker conference with a donkey. All these dipshits were like, yeah, let's get that for entertainment.
Yeah.
Nobody else?
Nothing.
Yeah.
You couldn't get a guy on a dirt bike to jump over a thing
Yeah.
in the parking lot? Like, just...
You couldn't hire a guy to just flick his own balls for 5 minutes in front of everyone. That would have been more entertaining to me. I've been like bumping my buddies, but for this guy.
Still doing it.
Nothing. This is the best. This
Yeah.
doll hair looking motherfucker, allegedly.
Allegedly a big fucking bag of cock.
So
Allegedly.
Apparently, and this is all parody. So
Yes, parody, alleged.
this is allegedly parody. Apparently, and I suggest everyone look up the YouTuber Carl Jobst. He has Jobst, Karl Jobst. He has a phenomenal video that he just put out about this a few days ago.
Wow. Okay.
And like he really funny guy, the YouTuber also, like, because he's talking about like one of the people who, you know, is claiming that he didn't do anything wrong, or, you know, that he was there and he saw the thing. This guy is just like, he's been indicted. I think he's currently arrested for fraud, or like, you know, just like these career shitbag scumbag, you know, liars. And this is the guy who's of course is a childhood friend of Billy Mitchell. And this is the guy that he gets to vouch for him.
Okay.
It's just phenomenal.
But good. I always wanted a part 2 to that documentary, so
I think
Yeah,
we're getting
sure
it.
we'll get one.
I think we're getting it.
Oh, yes. Okay. That's so fun. Fistful of quarters.
It's
King of Kong. Yep.
and it's just the video that I was talking about. It's so good to watch douchebags and cheaters lose.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so satisfying.
And then also,
Because it feels like there's justice in the world, where it's just like, God, because most of them get away with it. Most
Right.
of them get away with it.
right. I love a good Justice.
Yeah.
David, Victoria,
Bowie. Oh.
any of them. But also, then I got sidetrack. I got stuck on Carl Jobs, that YouTuber that I was talking about, has a tremendous amount of videos about like real legitimate speedrunners and records. And I watched the video. I'm not on there. I know what you were thinking. I'm not on there. Yes, I should be. We'll get to that later. But I went down this rabbit hole watching his videos about Doom speedrunning. And it's crazy that like they have videos from like this one record for one level, I think in Doom 2, that like people have been working on like since 96, and like the history of that like all the way up through like 2014, I think.
Okay.
Wow.
It's such a weird little corner, interesting little corner of the internet, but like it's crazy. Like watching, he does a phenomenal job of putting together like the history of these people and like all their different runs, and like just the different iteration, like people learning and getting faster and shaving off a second here and a second there, and then it's so weird, but it's very, very interesting.
Okay, I'm kind of interested. Yeah.
I got a kind out of it. That's all I asked for. I'm happy.
Let's restart the podcast.
I will. I wish to see it.
It's good shit. Speaking of wishing to see it, I have a quick movie update for you guys. I watched another film.
Oh, okay, all right.
I finally watched Pretty Woman.
Okay. Oh wow, I have not seen it. Okay.
I had not seen it myself until just this past weekend. This is fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
it really.
All right.
Like, I just go back to. I feel terrible about the whole. And I don't know if it's everyone our age, but I can't. Every time Richard Gere's name comes up, it's thing in the ass. And I like even now, like I'm guilty of perpetuating it right now.
What do you mean? What do you mean thing in the ass?
Okay, maybe it's just me, but every time I think of Richard Gere, I think of the urban legend of him having stuck a thing up his ass, like a gerbil or a hamster up his ass.
I feel like I've heard that with like 90% of celebrities sticking gerbils in their ass.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And who knows if it's true? Is it true?
I didn't know that he was one of those people. Okay.
Oh, well then I feel like an even bigger scumbag. I thought it was just like a known thing.
First of all, I don't know. I've always assumed that sticking a gerbil in your ass immediately dies. There's no way it gets into your ass and then, like, do they use the PVC like piping they crawl around in normally?
Yeah, like the little fun tube hutch stuff. Like they just lead it into the butt, and you just like, well, I'll just keep going down here and see what. Oh, I'm in an ass.
Right?
I think it's
do
one
they
of those
put
stupid things? It's
urban. It's a shitty urban legend.
It's a rumor. You know, just like the number of spiders that you eat while sleeping grows every year, right? Now it's like 40 a night or something.
Well, some people are awake when they do it. Some people eat bugs.
What happened?
I don't know. Jeff, we can't hear you.
Jeff?
Oh, I think he's putting it on us right now.
Oh. Putting on us what?
I think he's messing with us. Are you messing with us? We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Shit, I accidentally bumped. Oh, God. I bumped my thing. I got fidgety fucking hands. I'm sorry. I got wandering hands, guys. You know that. You both know that. We've been on trips together. I got real busy hands.
Yeah.
And I just get back here and I start touching shit, and I just bump the off button on my mic.
It's all right. But yeah, I wonder
okay.
if they put like a pipe in there, or like if and then it
You're
goes
gonna go
into
back
like
to
a little ball where the gerbil goes to that runs around on a wheel, and it turns these little nubs that make it feel good. I don't know. I don't know.
Who knows? It's not. I think we can pretty much say it's not true. But Richard Gere, like I will, if it's not like a commonly held belief or thought thing, then I at least feel bad for myself for thinking that, because I bet he was in some other great movies. He seems like a nice guy, good actor, and I didn't see any of it because or every time I thought about it was Critter up his ass. That's all I could
Okay.
ever think of.
Well, who else
Yeah.
do you think has done this?
I'll send you the list.
Okay.
Are there
I'll-
other actors or actresses that you see and you're like, I can't? It's so distracting because I know something that they did in real life.
Sylvester Stallone, his porno and his quote about "work the shaft." Are you aware of this? He's got a sex
No.
tape, and
Oh,
I didn't know this.
one of his famous quotes from his fuck film is "work the shaft," I think, and it's just so rude. I feel like,
You know,
or it's just like it's something we shouldn't hear. It's not rude. It's appropriate in the moment.
right. I think yeah, and it's it just sucks. I don't know. You say sometimes people say crazy shit
Steven's
when
googling it right now.
when they're in there, you know. I'm curious to look up this video now. I feel like I have to look it up.
okay. And he does his normal voice in this porn film?
Yeah.
But yeah, like this just and we've touched on them.
Shaft. Ugh, God, you ruined my night.
Think about how he felt. He had to tell somebody to do it.
Work the shaft. God. Whoa.
And it's like, I feel like it's a. I don't want to get into that. Yeah, it was Pretty Woman's a fine. It's a good movie. I like the movie.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, he was. The other thing is like, it also George Costanza. Oh fuck, what's his name? Why did I think Yul Brynner? That's not him at all. George Costanza is a character in the movie, and he's a real piece of shit. Like slick back hair, pushback hair, and everything.
Slick back, push back.
Okay. All right.
And it's weird watching that, knowing him as George Costanza. Now I feel like almost like my whole like thought of Seinfeld is a little tainted because he's like a real piece of shit scumbag in Pretty Woman.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's weird, but oh my god.
It's kind of like when you got like people who like Dwight Schrute. What's the actor's name?
Rainn Wilson?
Rainn Wilson. Like he has trouble getting other gigs because everyone's like, no one can unsee Dwight from The Office.
Right. You are Dwight Schrute.
Right. So putting you in something kind of ruins.
You bring all that Dwight baggage with you, whatever
Yes.
you're in.
Right. Yeah.
Also, so this guy, I don't know how familiar with the plot of the movie you are, but Richard Gere plays a high-powered, very wealthy businessman, and it's just so funny because it's incredibly 90s.
Yeah.
80s, 90s.
Mhm.
And they keep picking him up in a limousine. And he has a and it's just, and like when they show the rest of the movie is pretty, like obviously the fashions are a little dated, but like every time they show him being chauffeured in a limousine, it's just the biggest piece of shit Lincoln Town car, like stretched Lincoln, and it's just like, that's fancy to you? Like,
Yeah, do people even take limousines anymore?
I don't know.
I haven't seen them around.
I don't hear a lot from limos these days. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like they're just kind of it's the prom dates and that's about it, or like
Yeah, that's-
bachelorette parties maybe.
Yeah. Because I mean, most most celebs are like now they just like take an SUV. You know, they have a
Right.
driver and an SUV. The limo, I mean, that is their stock is down.
Yeah.
I hadn't thought about this. I hadn't thought about limousines in a long time.
Exactly. I'm curious. I'm interested to see some numbers, some hard numbers on limo. Like, are as many being made as there were? Like, when was early '90s peak limo? I feel like it had to have been.
Yeah. The stretch Hummer was the peak.
Nick, you're right. The
Yeah.
stretch Hummer H2 was the pinnacle of limousining, and then it was just all downhill from there.
Early 2000s maybe, and then God, I hate so many people are like, this is ridiculous.
This is so fucking impractical.
Yeah.
And I'm not even driving it. Like, this is just annoying to like have to scoot all the way down this seat.
Yeah. I mean, to even pitch the limo as a vehicle is insane.
It's stupid
like,
now. It is
hey.
stupid.
Like, just to be like, well, you know, what should we do? I mean, all of us want to go. What if we had like a car, but it's like really long? What if we just make it a longer car?
Oh, you mean like a van where like there's
Like headroom? No. I mean like a normal sedan, and then stretch it. Like just stretch the whole compact car out.
Oh, perfect. Okay, yeah. So it's a lot of rows of seats, and each row has its own door where everybody can get in and get out conveniently.
Nope. No. These are just two doors in the back for everyone fitting in the car, except for the driver. He has his own door, of course.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
think that's the easiest way to transport people.
That's
like a
genius.
train on the road. But one
when I was a kid, I thought I was smart, and I'd be like, you know what? I'm going to invent the tall car, not the long car, the tall car. You can stand up and drive in case you get antsy sitting down for too long.
Oh.
The tall car.
I'm into this.
It's way better. Think about how easy it would be to park.
The visibility.
Tall car.
Yeah.
Tall car.
You got to go tall.
Go
You
tall.
gotta go tall. You gotta go tall.
Go tall or not at all. That's what I say.
They've got the stand-up desks.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, and think of it like a bar stool if you want to sit down. It's like a bar stool. You just kind of yeah.
Everyone loves the high top over the regular. You want a bar table. You don't want a regular table.
Yeah.
Table.
So
it's a great point.
I like the tall car. I'm into this.
thank you.
Well,
Speaking of tall things,
Yeah.
yeah.
things that are tall or just big. Maybe something the size of 3 buses. You guys heard of this?
Party bus. That's where they all went.
The party bus.
The party bus took over for the limo.
Yeah.
The Fortnite spy balloon in the sky.
Battle bus.
Everyone's like wondering, why do you have to use buses for everything? Just say it's this many feet wide and tall, you know?
Yeah, were they explaining it to Evel Knievel?
I don't know.
Like, it's 3 buses big, and he's like, oh, okay, I can jump that.
Somebody call Robbie Knievel. We got to take this thing down, but he has to know how big it is. They're going to shoot it down over Caesar's Plaza.
I was fascinated by this balloon the past week, you know?
Did you guys, it came right over top of us.
Mhm.
Apparently it just kind of went past that.
Did you guys go out and wave?
That
No,
was fast, wasn't it? Like it was over Montana, and then all of a sudden, bam, it was over Myrtle Beach in like a day.
I felt the same. It seemed like it was really booking it.
Yeah, pretty fast.
Okay, so what? We scared the balloon, and then it went to Myrtle Beach. I don't understand why it went there.
Well, that's where, because it knew it was just going to end up as trash.
Yeah, it's the gutter of the United States. It trickled down through the top and then ended up in the gutter. Myrtle Beach.
Okay.
And I
That
stand
makes
by
sense.
that. Jeff Brady, 2023, Myrtle Beach is the gutter of the United States of America. You're
I
welcome,
can't wait to
Florida.
clip that.
Okay. If that's the gutter, then Daytona, Florida must be the sewer.
we're having a trash off right now, everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Is there like some like equivalent of like the Chinese like CIA? They're like, oh shit, they're onto us. Quick, go to Myrtle Beach. Show them what it looks like there, real quick, before they shoot it down.
Yeah. Say we were just here to party, and they like try to put like a Wings logo and like a buy 12 shirts and get 12 shirts free flying off the back of it.
It hits the beach and just that big banner falls out the back and it's like,
you Scooby Doo uncover the mask of the balloon. It's a Wings advertisement.
the whole time. It was exciting, right? It was news.
Yeah.
And I feel bad. I feel badly because I feel like balloons have kind of gone the way of the limo.
Yeah.
We don't really hear a lot about them.
No, blimps and zeppelins are out. You know,
Blimps are out. Big, yeah, because they're like they did the same thing. We can get a bunch of people in this. It's not going to be very convenient, but it's transportation.
So is that why we took so long to bring it down? Just like, it's kind of old, right? I don't know.
Right. Like,
Yeah, we haven't seen one in a while, so we were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it took us a while. It took us a beat to be.
Yeah.
this is a balloon. The thing we're going to shoot it down with cost $1 billion. Is this really fair?
Yeah.
Maybe we just let it hop on out to sea. I don't know.
That is, I was wondering about that too. Like, why couldn't you just use a bullet from the F-22 or whatever? You know, one bullet instead of a missile.
Oh, they used a missile?
I didn't know that either.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's overkill, but that's what we do. You know?
I mean, well, yeah.
Or just fly your plane into the balloon and save a bullet. You know?
Yeah, fly through it. Do the old 9.
Never forget.
Or
button.
just stick a stick outside the cockpit, you know?
Right. Oh, get a guy with a javelin outside the cockpit and chuck it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many cheaper options.
Yep.
Jeez. Okay.
I don't know. It was exciting.
Well, now we're all like, the whole world's going to want to know, okay, what's in the balloon? What's in the box now? Yeah. They have to tell us. Because like all these UFO reports, I mean, now you can be like, it's probably just some balloon or some device. You know what I mean?
Well, that's what they were saying before with UFOs. They're like, it's a weather balloon.
Turns out they were right.
Yeah,
it was.
It's always been a weather balloon.
Don't believe you? Oh, okay, fine. Fuck.
God, what?
The guy who doesn't care if he's right or wrong, like, oh yeah, don't believe me. Fuck, all right.
Okay, yeah, sure, fine. Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know what's in the box. You know.
I guarantee when they pry that thing open, it's just a shitload of pink confetti that says it's a girl.
Yeah. I was gonna go it's got a inspirational message in there.
Like a fortune cookie. Okay. Lucky numbers.
Or a pinata.
We have got to play these numbers.
Yeah. I guess people were scared to maybe they didn't know, like, should we pop it? And then they're like, what's inside? You know, what's in the box? Exactly what you said. Like, what it could be gas. It could be a new wave of corona. We don't know what's gonna.
Could be a boxing glove attached to a spring. You know.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. God. They probably didn't want to get pranked. There's nothing more embarrassing than getting
that would have
pranked.
been rough. Yeah. That's a bad look. Getting pranked.
You go up there to pop it, and a big pie hits the fighter jet, and you're like, oh my god.
Lemon
Yeah.
meringue takes down an F-14 or something. Oof, not a good look. Not a good look. It was exciting. I feel like we should have balloons more often. It was really like a unifying thing. Everyone like could get. It was just like it was a bad guy that we could all see and say we hate this balloon.
The world decided it hated this balloon. It must come down.
Right.
Well, it kind of. I mean, I guess people were like, I mean, I don't know why we didn't do it or did it. I mean, there's no right or wrong reason, but I guess it kind of is like, do you think it made us look pussy at first, where it's like there's something up there and it's not ours, and then everyone was like, what? You guys didn't do anything about it? And it's like, oh, I'll fucking do it. Because the one thing to do to get dudes to do something, all you have to do is say you won't. You won't, and then you go, "Oh, I fucking will."
Oh, yeah.
That's what happened, basically, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
Who knows?
Well, now I'm curious. Like, is the U.S. government going to come up with competing balloons now? You know, they're like, well, shit, we don't have balloon. We got satellite. We don't have these balloons though. Should we make a balloon program?
We got all these stealth bombers that no one can detect and everything. Should we go into balloons?
Quick, get me Party City on the line.
If you haven't seen The Men Who Stare at Goats, it's a movie. George Clooney, did he put anything in his ass?
Probably.
Okay.
He's had to have put something in his ass.
Okay.
Everyone over
movie.
40 has.
Well, and they should. A
yeah,
doctor's
you-
finger.
You need to put.
You need
If
to
you're
have
over
a-
40, you have to have something in your ass.
If you're over 40 and you don't have something in your ass, get out of my face.
Something's wrong with you.
I don't even want to know you. You sicko. You risk taker sicko. Yeah. The Men Who Stare at Goats, is that a balloon movie?
Close. It's actually kind of like it's entertaining. I don't think many people know about it. Oh, and Ewan McGregor, did he put anything in his ass?
Had to, yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, it's those two guys. It's about the U.S. versus Russian psychic operations technology, and this whole battle of like, oh well, I think they have a program, so we should make a program and put all this money into this project. And it's allegedly about our psychic powers program. It's ridiculous and funny. It's actually
They gave him like LSD or something like that.
I
think that's MK Ultra.
yeah, that's something
That's
a little
different.
different, but
That's I think real life, like real life. I'm sure the Men Who Stare at Goats is based on real stuff, but
I think it's embarrassingly is. I recommend it. It's good.
Okay.
Good. Yeah, because it's like maybe partially true. So
scary.
I'll make it a Saturday night. I'll turn that on and put something in my ass.
You sit on something nice. And for everybody, I don't know if the mic's picking it up, but just in case it is, if everybody's wondering what I'm fidgeting with, it's a tape measure. This week's busy hands item is a tape measure. It's 25 foot. It's a Stanley Fat Max. And it's really, I'm a fucking child. It's very fun to do this and then play with the button on it. So I apologize if that comes in the audio.
Okay. I have a fidget object too that I use during podcasting.
Wow.
It's a ripped off piece of a pen, a little clip part.
See, that's something that's responsible. That's a decent thing to play with, not like a whole big object.
Well, if we're being honest here, I have this little object here that I've been toying around with.
What is that?
This is I bought it forever ago and I used it like 3 times while I was driving.
Oh,
and yeah, It works. It works the forearm and grip strength. Oh, look at Jeff. Jeff is about to run us through the screen over here.
God, Amazon, get me
But you
one.
do that, and yeah, it really hurts the hands. I don't think it's healthy. It hurts every time I use it, but I flop it around.
I feel like between one of those and those bubble pop things the poppers that you had at the beach last year,
Yeah.
God, that's a whole day gone for me.
Yeah.
Oh.
We last year we brought a spinner and a popper. It was a 2-for-1, and
It was in the same thing, and
yeah.
Guys, can we get back to the balloon?
Sorry.
I don't know. I'm pretty stuck on this.
Trying to think of some other things to play with while we talk about.
I'm joking. That's all I got. I mean, I just want to know what's in the box. You know, that's the next step.
Well, yeah, and are they going to tell us?
No.
And I believe
They have
China
to.
was like that. It was an overreaction, and we're kind of pissed that you popped our balloon.
I guess there's other balloons out there, right? There has been. There will be.
What was their excuse? They're like measuring like our atmospheric pressure.
Maybe, I don't know.
It's like I don't know why. I mean, dude, worry about your own atmosphere pressure. Don't. Isn't it the same over there?
What I would love for that to be our official response.
Mind your business.
Don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Oh.
Yeah.
As I have, may I share an article with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just Amazoning fidget toys that I can bring up for the next pod.
Should we should we do that instead? Because I kind of want to see what else is out there. Are there like silent fidget toys? That's got to be a thing, right?
Yeah, they make those like blocks where there's they make a little block that you can hold. It's like one thing that's like a joystick, the other one's like a clicking like a on and off switch, and then there's another side. You've never seen this?
No.
Oh, Jeff, dude, I swear to God, if I show you this, you might buy it before this podcast is over.
I'm gonna look this up.
Yeah, please do. It's
gonna happen.
Is
it a fidget block? You say?
I believe that's. But if you type that in, I'm pretty sure it'll come up.
Fidget blanket for a. Oh no,
fidget blanket. Oh,
God, if my weighted blanket could be friends with a fidget thing. Oh my God! Wait.
No, what?
Holy shit. I just found this cube that you're talking about. Look at all those different things. I bet they're textures. But I just started thinking about how much of an adult man-child I am. Like how excited I would be if I could get, that blanket that you put on the ground that has like all the roads and everything on it?
Yeah.
If I get a weighted version of that and just play with my toy cars on myself while I'm under my blanket, I'd be so happy. That's all I need. Just to put me to sleep. Oh wait, hold on.
Speaking of putting people to sleep, we get a lot of messages saying that they listen to our podcast to sleep, and I don't know if that's offensive or not.
Fall asleep. No, it's fine. It's fine. I like
fine.
If we're at the end of someone's day, and it's relaxing and.
Well, someone dies in their sleep, and then we're the last thing they heard. That's
well, now that's very dark. That's taking a real turn.
My job. I'm sorry. To bring the whole thing to a screeching halt.
So I see your fidget cube. This is on here.
And you raise me.
I raise you a fidget dodecagon.
What?
Oh.
A 12-sided fidget cube.
Whoa, I'm looking at it, dude. What is the thing? There's like a nipple on there.
Well, there's several. Yeah, there's like a nipple cluster. There's like a big, like a Boy, oh boy. And it's only, I mean, I'm not even kidding. This is
I see it now.
a
I see.
bargain. You got the cube for $7.98, and then
Uh-huh.
you got a dodecagon for $8.99.
Yeah,
You're
you gotta
getting
go
double the
dodeca.
amount of sides for $1 more.
Okay,
The
yeah.
problem with the
one side is
dodeca-
just it looks like a power switch. You just flip the power switch on and on.
But does it turn anything on or off?
I don't think it does. There's another
It
side
doesn't
with just
matter.
like sliders.
It should have a little light or something. That would be crazy. But the problem is with the dodeca is that it's too big. You know what I mean? Like
Does it show-
there's
Yeah, there's the second picture shows scale.
like that's a pretty big thing, and that's fine. But you want to go the cube because the cube is like something that fit in your pocket.
Yeah, no, you're right.
That's just me.
Oh, but look at it. It comes in all the different colors.
I know it does look fun.
It's god damn. Like you ever like you see what your life could be like with a new item. You just see a
Yes.
thing and like it just flashes for you and like you like, wow, I could be happy with this.
Yeah,
This
I-
might be the thing that does it and makes
I
me
see-
happy.
Yeah, I see things like that all the time, and I go, "This will solve all my problems,"
Mhm,
and this
mhm.
might be it. This might be the end.
Also, this I'm not certain. I think this could have might be something to do with I have not had any of certain medication that I'm supposed to have for quite a while now.
I came to that realization about 1 minute ago.
Yeah. Fucking national shortage, and boy, oh boy, I just think I need to have this. I'm gonna call my mom. I'm gonna call my mom. Like, Mom, look, I've been pretty good recently. I think it would be very good for me if I get one of these dodecagons. I could really learn about numbers. I mean, think
Yeah.
about it. It's 12 sides. I think we've talked about this, but I think like the childhood reasoning, like the reasoning that kids try to do with parents, like to try to get them to buy them something,
Mhm.
is some of my favorite shit ever because it's
Yeah.
so stupid, but kids don't realize that it's so stupid, and like they're trying to make an argument with an adult, or like trying to like prove a point with an adult that's just like their whole argument is just, please buy me this.
Mm-hmm. Well, also logic. Like when you explain something logically, and then they just go, "What does that have to do with anything?" Like, because that's the way it is. Like that. I can't make it any simpler than that.
Man, look at
It
these
looks- it
people. Like,
looks
oh, there's
fun.
somebody putting it in a fanny pack. I don't wear a fanny pack, but
Mm-hmm.
I think you're gonna need one now.
I could
if you're gonna have
start.
that.
oh boy.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, shit. Hey Siri, how many days until Christmas?
It's 320
Fuck!
days until
The Deca fidget toy. Wow.
All right, you know what?
Only one left in stock on Amazon.
Add it to your wish list, and
That's
you never
blue.
know.
So you might want to go ahead and snag one.
I mean, I could be wearing out this tape measure, which I don't want to do that. I just
Then
need
you'll
some-
have to buy a new tape
Then I
measure.
gotta buy a new
and you
tape
really
measure.
need your tape measure.
I'm constantly measuring things. Well,
Can I just real quick, and because I
Uh-huh.
think it would be fun. Let's see a 5-day or 5-star review and a 1-star review of this.
of the
Yeah.
should we just do the regular cube?
I've already pulled up the dodeca. So
Oh, okay, perfect.
this person is a verified purchase, right? And she says 5 stars. I've had this for 2.5 days, and I already feel lost without it.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good
Wow.
item.
That's a great item.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's.
I'm trying to find a 1-star.
Yeah, oh, I got one.
Okay.
Let's see. Worst purchase ever.
Ever?
It's
Ever.
$9.
I know. I thought that one fidget cube I bought my daughter was the worst purchase I've ever made on Amazon. Well, I was wrong. This is the worst purchase I ever made on Amazon. So she bought a fidget cube, thought that was the worst, then bought this one, and this is the worst one. I should get a refund for this cheap product. It's not worth the price I paid. And no, I'm not being cheap. Sounds like you are. It arrived in a damaged and smashed plastic box with some missing pieces. Do not waste your money on this product. I bought this for my daughter. You already said that. Who wanted it? But after receiving it, it sounds like she actually bought it for herself. And she's like, keep being like, it's for my daughter.
Wait, does this person think that every one of these items is sent in a damaged box?
Yeah, I know exactly. It's like it's a one thing. It's a fluke. Let's
That
find
was
another one.
Yeah, like you shouldn't be happy about that, but I don't think it being damaged on arrival is like the intention.
Yeah,
Okay.
too big and loud, way too big. I missed my return window and I'm very upset about it. This thing is uncomfortable to hold in my hand and too loud as well.
It's like, so just throw it in the trash.
Yeah. I don't know. That's it for that. But yeah, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to write a review. I think we've talked about it before, but in all my life, I've only written one negative review in my life where I'm like, I gotta let people know this is a big piece of shit.
Okay.
And it wasn't for it was actually an album. It was
Yes. Yeah, you did mention
back in
that.
the day. I did tell you about it.
I think so. Which album was it?
It was the band Hell Yeah, and the album was Stampede, and I was like, this is fucking dog shit. I mean,
Somebody's art.
Yeah, exactly. I remember like, I mean, I like hard rock, whatever. Hell Yeah, the first album was good. It's I can't even remember what they call it. Like is it super band? There's a like an era where all these people were like crossing bands and all this stuff.
It's like a super group?
Super group, yeah. There you go. It was like the drummer from Pantera, Vinnie Paul, which is R.I.P. Love Pantera, and then like the singer and the guitar player for Mudvayne, which I also like, and then they came out with the Hell Yeah, and I was like, all right, that's a cool album or whatever, and then they came out with the Stampede, and I was like, you guys have fucking really dicked yourselves on this one. It was all like this glam bullshit. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'm gonna message them again and say this is the worst mistake of your life.
Hey, did you get my first message?
It's been 15 years.
I'm waiting on a response.
I might go on there and just copy and paste one of the fidget spinner reviews.
Too noisy. Too big.
There's a whole thing of silent fidget spinners.
Okay.
I found it.
All right.
And I might... Should we start a fidget toy review channel?
Dude, that channel is a better idea than ours. No, but people totally dig reviews and toys, and dude, there's fucking people just kids watching people play with toys.
Look, I have the credentials. I'm a fidgety adult. You don't have
Yeah.
to be a kid to review toys. I'm a
doctorate in fidget.
I'm a
dude.
real handsy adult man. And I'm going to figure a different way to phrase that because
Go
that's
ahead.
not great. I know that.
No, guys, that's it. That's it for our podcast. I think this is the last episode. We've been canceled. Next week it'll be me and Steven on this episode on this podcast.
Man, oh man, it's just a full page of how my life could be amazing right here. This is wonderful for me. I'm really.
We'll be
Bye
right
bye,
back.
tape measure. Hello. What looks like pasta noodle roller?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, guys, I've got some shopping to do.
Okay. Yeah. You're busy. I get it.
I'm busy.
Okay.
Fidgety.
I can we call it a night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's take a break here, and
Why don't you take the night off, Jeff?
Thank you.
Yeah. You deserve it.
Thank you.
It's okay.
All right.
Yeah,
well,
let's hop in Discord with the Patreon.
Yeah. You want to go hop in the Discord, and then I'm kind of nervous because I'm gonna be sharing my screen, and it's just my TikTok.
Whoa! You're pulling down your pants, showing people your algo.
TikTok. My
Oh, okay.
sharing my TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but seriously, you're exposing your algorithm? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
All
dude.
right.
I'm brave.
You want to unravel the mysteries of the Chinese spy balloon that's in our hands? See what Jeff's up to after this.
All right.
Ah.
Well, we'll let Zencaster. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play the intro music again, just because, like I said, Zencaster keeps cutting the stuff off.
Weird.
Oh, I'll just play cowbell. That's shorter. And then, just for fun,
Bing bong.
just so that I know that it keeps it at least that long. Hopefully.
Bing bong, everyone.
Well, thank you very much, everybody that was here in YouTube, and we already have Joe. Joe has voted, has given his blessing on our adult fidget toy review channel.
Great. Awesome.
Blessings be upon to you all.
I'm into it. I'll do it right now. I'm not even kidding. Also, does anybody know any editors out there? Like editors that are looking for editorial work, video stuff? Just throwing that out there. If you know any, send them our way. Just, thank you again, everybody. I think we're going to go. I don't think we're going to hop in the normal room that we normally. How many times can I say normal in one sentence? We're not going to hop in the normal room where we normally go.
Jeff,
I'm having a hard week.
Being off your medication is fucking insane.
It's not great for me. It's not great. I'm having a hard time.
Wow. I always wonder if like people really need it, and I guess so.
Yeah, like it is shitty. Not to like people are like, oh, whatever. I'm not here to talk about any of that shit. We'll just go and look at TikToks and whatever. We'll figure out which room. We'll see everybody in a few minutes. Thank you all. Me and my tape measure are gonna go.
All right, yeah, fucking. We'll find that room.
Yep. I'll take a break. I'll see you guys shortly.
Yeah.
All right, good. This
He
should
left the
be-
camera. You're supposed to stay in the camera, but that's okay.
Oh,
That's fine. We haven't even finished the main stream yet, but that's fine. We'll just
wait.
goodbye, everybody. We'll see you in a few in